All right. Happy Thursday, everybody. Put a big smile on your face today. We headed into the weekend, buddy. Headed into the weekend. It's a good day out there. So I really appreciate you being here. And I've been up early this morning. I got up early. Some mornings you just feel inspired. So I got up early, got to self-develop, got to read, got to look into some stuff. So I'm feeling good. So the word for this morning is expectation. Expectations. And look at Bill. Look over at Bill sailing there. Wow. That's a great smile, Bill. So, yeah, you had to put that over your mask. So, expectations is the word. And if you look at the definition of expectations, it's a strong belief that something will happen or be the case in the future, expectations. And so I got to thinking about that. And, I don't know, the word just popped into my head. And throughout the day yesterday about just living life and expectations. And so I got a couple for you. If we were to walk into a room of drunk ninjas, you would expect something could possibly occur that would be a negative occurrence, right? Like if I'm in a room full of drunk ninjas, I'm going to be more alert, right? So my expectation is like, I'm going to be at a high level of alertness for what's going on around me, so nobody chops me in the head. Danger areas, expectations of dangerous areas in our life. We all know those. We've all had those. We all encounter those. But also expectations. Think about this. We go to our car every day with the expectation that our braking system is going to work. Mm-hmm. Could you imagine, John and Lauren, if you went to step in your car and you're like, well, I hope my braking system works today. When I hit the brakes at the red light, I hope I don't run through it. If we went through life like fearful of expectations like that, wow, man, it would be hard to move. So there's a lot of things in life we just expect. We have expectation that it will just happen. And so expectations we set for ourselves and for our future are really great. So I'm going to move kind of a little bit. But here's what we got to understand about expectations before I turn it to Coach. Expectations are good, but also putting expectations on ourselves, we got to understand that expectations comes with curves, twists, and bumps in the road, right? Have you ever been on that vacation before and you just had the expectations of the way it was going to be? And dang it didn't turn out that way. It just made you mad because of the expectations that you had set on that. Man, you felt it, you dreamed it, you believed it, and then it didn't turn out that way. Curves, twists, bumps are always going to occur. I'm going to leave you with this quote. Brian Tracy said, an attitude of positive expectation is the mark of the superior personality. I think expectations are a must, but we also have to understand that it doesn't always work out the way we choose and the way we expect it to. So, Coach, I'm going to turn it to you. I can't wait to hear yours.
Well, thank you. And I'm going to be a little repetitive on what Coach Palmer has just said too. But, I believe that we have to be very, very careful when it comes to expectations. I mean, I really do. You might ask, well, Myra, do you not expect things to be good, better, or even best? Well, of course I do. I mean, of course I do expect that. But the true reality of expectations, that I got to be honest with myself when setting what my expectations are. Here's a fact. You can take this to the bank. Expectations, when we look at it versus reality, it's a race that will continue through our entire life. Expectations versus reality, that is a race that will continue throughout our life. So if I make 2 lists right now, let me challenge you and ask you this question. If you make 2 lists right now, one is things I must do, which that's an expectation. The other is things I really do. That's reality. So what's the best way for me to accomplish what my expectations are? Well, it's real simple. It comes down to discipline. It comes down to our own self-discipline. Even when we are super structured, disciplined, and focused, the reality, there's that word again, is that we might or we will experience several bumps in the road. And because of the bumps, do I lower my expectations? Absolutely not. I continue to strive to meet them. Because when I do this, if I continue to strive, even when there's bumps, I still got better because I gave great effort. Does that make sense? Sometimes, and this is coming from Dr. Steve Maraboli, sometimes expectation feeds frustration. It's an unhealthy attachment to people, things, and outcomes we wish we could control, but we don't. So expectations are very similar to goals. We set them, we expect them to happen exactly as we plan. Like Coach was talking about that vacation, we expect that vacation to be perfect. But the reality is, we might meet our expectations, but I can promise you, it will never go as we have planned it. Now here is an example. I don't know if you can see it. Expectations. Can y'all see this? Our expectations is it's going to be a straight line up, but in reality, there it is right there. It's a doggone mess. It's a squirrely, 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 straight out, every which way but what we planned. So do we need expectations to be big and great? Absolutely. But we also got to stay positive and be a realist in it at the same time. But anyway, that's all I got today, Coach. Great to see everybody.
That was perfect. That was perfect. Listen, everybody, have a great Thursday. And again, for everybody that's in the path of this hurricane, our prayers go out to you and your family and your friends. So we just wanted to say that today. Let's go out and rock this Thursday. Make somebody have a better day because we showed up. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
All right. Love y'all. Have a great one.